Hey guys, Super Gadget Guy here. I received a huge package from Medtronic. It's basically my insulin pump and continuous glucose monitor. So I'm very excited. This is basically the setup for an insulin pump. Let me show you. A lot of boxes. Of course, they also sent 3 months supply to go with it. So here's what I ordered for the insulin pump. All this here, and I'm only showing a portion of it because there's no point to show you 3 packages of the reservoir to show you that there are 30. Because 3 months, each of them lasts 3 days. Basically, use day 1, day 2, day 3. You need to replace. So 3 months, they send you basically 30 of them. So there's no point to show repeating. This is just one set for the insulin pump. And then there's another box for the continuous glucose monitor. So I'm so excited. This is what I ordered. As you can see, there's a lot of material packaged. They're very organized. There's a kit that you can go through. They also have pump trainers you can go to learn about it. I haven't done that yet, so I got to set up an appointment to do that. But I just want to show you. There's some extras that you don't. It's like optional ordering. One is the quick setter. This is a automatic setting tool to use with the quick set infusion set. It's right here. I'll open the box just to see. I'm curious. I've never seen it. And this is the Medtronic ones. It's a 90-degree insertion infusion set. You can do manual insertion or you can use the tool. And this is not covered by insurance, so you have to pay like $27 for this thing. And another infusion set, since this is also 90 degree because I feel more comfortable with the needle going straight in versus an angle. Just me. It's the Medtronic meal infusion set. So this one has a automatic set only. You cannot do manually, and it's all built in, so you don't need a separate device to do the insertion. I'll show you that as well. Reservoir, the actual pump, and a meter. So let's save the main thing for last. Let's look at the meter. This is a Bayer Contour Next Link. It looks almost exactly like the Contour USB, except this is wirelessly communicate to your insulin pump. So once you do a test, you get a reading, you don't have to input into your insulin pump. The insulin pump will basically know, oh, this is your current reading. And based on your reading, you can act upon it. So you cannot buy this because there's no point to use the wireless feature unless you have a pump. Ta-da! Paying more than $15 a month for test strips on copay? You don't have to, okay? It's actually, it's a little bit thicker. The Contour USB, let me show you. I'm sure the strip wouldn't work because you have to use the new strip. Even though it's exactly the same size shape, even the strip looks alike. Contour USB sort of stops right here. And this one sort of had the additional bump, I guess, for the wireless thing. Then, is it charged? It's charged! Color screen, color OLED. Has a Medtronic branding. Oh, that's cool. English. Skip. Change. Yeah, it's very easy to use. I'll set up later. Let's see what else is in there. And then to charge it, I think they should have a charger. Yep. Oh, actually includes a strip. That's cool. Of 25. So when you buy the meter, the Contour USB does not come with any strips. So this is a special promotion thing with Medtronic. That's why they have 25 strips. What else? Okay, that's that. So you have a clear cap. This is for the alternate site test testing. Not everyone can test on their fingers, so they can test on their palm or their forearm using this little clear cap tool. It's a calibration solution. Yay! Cool. Come this, so you know exactly when your meter is accurate or not. I'm not sure if my insurance covers the contour strips. If they do, I'd rather do this package. This is much simpler. Manual, charging, standard USB. So if you have a computer, you can plug into your computer to charge. If you don't, you can use the AC adapter to USB port. So standard USB 2.0, I believe. Micro LED lancet. I already have one with my contour USB and micro LED and carrying case. Cool. Next up is the reservoir. So individually sealed and wrapped and packaged. This is where you would draw insulin from the vial or whatever device into the reservoir here, so you can basically the insulin pump will pump insulin out of the reservoir into your body, into the infusion set, then gets delivered to your body. So it's very little package, so you can basically, I will tear it apart or not. It's very good. And of course everything has an expiration date and lot number for paradigm, whatever. Okay. That aside, infusion set. So let's do the meal. Meal's all in one. Ta-da! This little thingy looks like one of those bread bag sealer thing, but much thicker. No idea what it is. And you can have a different color. Clear, pink, and blue. So I picked blue, because I think blue is for boys. And then basically, and they have different length of the cord too. I picked a medium length. I think it's like 30 inches. So as you can see, it's sealed, self-contained, and this casing here is actually spring-loaded. So once you're ready to use, I'm not ready yet, you remove the seal and then unwind the coil and you pull it up. When I'm good at it, I'll make a video on how to use it, but right now I'm not good at it yet. As you can see, there's the screw-on cap into the reservoir. So this is all-in-one unit. Again, individually sealed and wrapped, as you can see. So it's very sanitary. I have no idea what this thing is. Probably a clip or something. So each package, it sits at 10, so it lasts you about 30 days. This is another infusion set. They're the same sort of specification, same gauge sort of insertion needles, and same thickness. There's gotta be an easier way to open this thing. Quick set, infusion set. Oh, that's cool. That's cool packaging. So that's actually two, as you can see, but if you pull it apart, it's actually individually sealed. And this thing, as you can see, is much more compact because there's no setting device to go with it. You can choose to do manual set. Some people feel more comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable, you can get the sitter device, which I have here. There's no needles in here. Basically, pull it back, and then when it's ready to go, You hit the white thing. Yeah, that sounds very strong. Set. Boom, and then basically it fires. So as you can see, with all the stuff, if you don't have the health insurance, it's very expensive. And here it is, the actual insulin pump. Can't wait to open it. Here you go, from Medtronic. The reason I ordered from them is that I got a little sort of dilemma whether, I always want the latest, greatest gadget, and at the same time, since it's a medical device, I want to order from a company that's more well known, and they've been doing this for a long time. So I want the latest, greatest with a color touchscreen, but from Tandem T-Slim, it looks like a little mini iPhone you carry with you, but they don't allow return. This thing, 30 days. So I'll see how it goes. And this thing has a, basically this device itself is both an insulin pump and the CGM monitor. I'll show you that real quick. So you don't have to carry two devices. Ta-da! More paperwork. Wow. That's thicker than the last book I read, I think. User's Guide. Well, the product is covered by one more US patent. Yes. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Don't know what that is. Energizer bunny. Okay. Not very exciting. Let's look at what's in there. Ooh, it's a nice box. I'll keep it to keep all my stuff. It's not even wrapped, and it's red. I guess the plunger goes in. So here it is. Size comparison. These are AAA batteries, and this is the device. This is the one I have. It's the charcoal, that blue, not very masculine. They have the clear, purple, and pink. Definitely not. So I thought this is going to be the masculine color pump, and then they have a red thing. Turns out it's just a placeholder for where the reservoir is going to go. Just put it in there until I'm ready to use. So here it is. There's a bunch of clicker buttons, more clicker buttons, and then this is where you install the battery, I believe. Yep. See? You have a little clip. So just clip it on you. Wow, the clip is actually not lightweight. Yeah, actually, the clip might weigh more than the. Yeah, the clip is definitely very hefty. Oh, it's rotatable. Cool. So you can clip however you're comfortable with. That's cool. Don't know what this is. Pump clip. Isn't that a pump clip? Holster. A clip and a holster. Ah, okay. So I can see how this is more better. So that's more for like extreme sports or you actually wearing. And this is much more compact that I actually prefer this. Then you can just wear it with you like in bed or something. Just clip this onto you. That's cool. This is Activity Guard. So this is a little thing that you install right here to prevent battery and the reservoir from popping out, like when you do sports and stuff. And this looks like a little lanyard device. Oh, to manage the cord, so you can clip to it between this thing, I guess from the picture. so that the cord from the infusion set won't get tangled. That's cool. Okay. Next stop is the put this away. Now I'm gonna unbox the continuous glucose monitor portion. This is the second box they shipped. So for people who cannot get the continuous glucose monitor coverage, you can still get the pump option. For those who get the pump, you can get this as well. Let's see. This is the sensor. Apparently, I want the latest one, even though this is the latest they have offering as of 2012. It's basically 3 years old. So it is not that late of technology. The Europeans get a much latest technology than us. Individually sealed. They're soft sensors. As I can show you right now, I don't like about this is that the needle is humongous. Warning on the needles. If you don't want to see needles, please just look away. I'll let you know when the showing is done. Here, I don't know if you can see it. That is a huge needle for the sensor. The needle is also in it too. It's needle and sensor together. And maybe the protective cover is sort of magnifying the thickness of it, but it's huge. And it's an angle insertion. Okay, the needle is away now. You guys can look back. So this is the sensor that does the testing of your glucose level. Not very accurate from what I read, but it does provide you a sort of complete picture of your daily glucose fluctuation versus finger test. It's relatively more accurate. Still not that as accurate as I want it, but it's basically a spot check. Right. So the insulin pump itself is the monitor for it, but this is a transmitter. So you need this to transmit the information from the sensor to the insulin pump. Yes, very complicated. More paperwork. So mine is a 522. The 722 is a larger version. Mine maxed out at 1.8 milliliter reservoir, so that's roughly 180, they say 176 units for a 3-day period. So if you need more than that, you will need to get the 722, which allow you to fit both the 1.8 millimeter and a 3 milliliter reservoir. So you can have choice of bigger or smaller reservoir. But this one is a smaller in size. Another thick book. Some very complicated device. Okay. So this is the charger for the transmitter. Again, very archaic. Oh, there's already battery in it. Hello. Is battery installed the correct way? And of course, there's no description on it on which way the battery should go. There we go. The transmitter. So basically, one end of the sensor goes in you, the other end of the sensor goes in this thing. And to charge it, you basically insert. And it's blinking, it's charging. And that's an error, it's charging, I guess. So, I have no idea what this doohickey device is. Looks like one end of it goes into the transmitter, and the other end goes to nowhere. So let's put it aside. And let's look at this little thing. Holy mackerel. So I bet this is the inserter for the, how do you launch it? Basically, you lay this, yeah, you lay it flat against your skin, and to launch, you, ow, crap, that hurts even without the needles. Um, yes, diabetes is very painful. So here it is. I think I'm just gonna leave that, let that thing charge. I don't think I'm ready to take the plunge yet. So here it is, and then there's even bigger manual. In addition to all this, there's even a bigger manual for all this. So definitely a lot of reading, and hopefully there's a DVD there to watch. There's another thing in here. IV 3000 strips and label adhesives. Okay, so this is the adhesive for this thing, I guess, so you can stay on. So here it is. This is my latest toy. On one hand, I'm extremely excited about this. It's like, oh man, I can eat whatever I want within limits, and don't have to worry about my blood sugar go through the roof. And on the other second hand, you know, I'd rather not have to deal with this at all. So there you have it. For those of you who are curious about insulin pumps or consider insulin pumps, this is what you get once you get the process started, once you're approved, once you or pay for it. This is what they will send you. A lot of boxes. Hopefully hopefully you don't ever have to go through this, and if you do, I hope you have an easier time than I have. There you have it. Post in the comment section if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.